Back off. Not now. Now. No.
Can't we get one? I don't trust him. We need to talk to Colton desperately. People like that.
I need to talk to you first.
Could it wait for a minute?
No, it can't. Would you just sit down for just a minute and I'll be right back?
Sorry, Charlie. 2 minutes. It's all right. Be right out.
I mean, I understand. Can we have a statement, Mr. Baldwin? Mr. Baldwin, one more statement.
I don't get it. I think it's very rude to leave Charlene sitting out there all by herself when Colton is in there. This is a terrible day for her, you know.
Well, I will tend to her later. Right now, I'm dealing with you. First things first. That's the way I am, Bobby. Now, why are you stalling?
Stalling what?
You know what I'm talking about. I haven't heard anything from District Attorney's Office about my new position.
I've been a little busy.
Yeah, well, all it's going to take you is to get on the phone and pitch it to your boyfriend. 10 minutes, that's it.
He's not my boyfriend, Scott, and I haven't told you that I would do anything.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. I'm going to give you 24 hours, and then I'm going to start slinging so much mud in his direction, he's going to look like a mud pie. Do you understand what I'm saying, Bobby? And let's just hope that he doesn't all of a sudden leave on the campaign trail. Good. Now, I'm going to go out here and be a good guy.
Highly unlikely.
Well, I'll give it the old college.
Carried out, Mr. Baldwin.
Come on, give us a bit of a
You need a quarter?
I want to know about your plan, sir. I can't believe this Massachusetts just
What did I ever see in him?
Hello?
Gregory?
Who's this?
Bobby.
I know.
Are you alone?
Yes, I told you the other day I like to come to the campaign headquarters in the morning so I can give myself some time to think.
Oh, well, I just wanted to make sure.
Is everything all right with you?
Yeah. Why'd you ask that?
I don't know. You sound, your voice sounds a little strained.
Oh, well, that's because today's the day that Colton is getting sentenced. I guess it's upsetting to me. I could use some cheering up. It'd be real nice if I could see you for a little while.
Well, it'll do me a lot of good, too. Where?
You mean that?
Of course I mean that.
There's a coffee shop on the corner of Green and 3rd Street, and it's kind of obscure.
That sounds good. I'll leave right now. When can you be there?
5 minutes?
5 minutes is good for me.
Okay, I'll see you in 5 minutes.
Can you make it 4 minutes?
I'll try.
Good.
Bye.
Bye.
There's a lot of evidence floating around about Colton right now that could just help us.
Do you think it'll do any good, though?
There's a chance.
Charlene, I'm really sorry. Something urgent has come up, and there's something that I have to do. So I'm going to have to leave for a little while, but I'll be back in time to drive you home. Scott will look after you in the courtroom.
Absolutely, I'll take it.
Okay, Bob. I won't be long.
Take your time.
Yes, I'm looking at his chart now. Yes, he had a good night, Mrs. Merrill. Oh, yes, I'll get word to him that you'll be in to see him. Yes, you're welcome. Goodbye.
Look, you gotta remember that Frisco Jones was a pretty popular guy in Port Charles.
I know, but so much hate.
Well, you probably shouldn't have gone to the court. I mean, especially with this important interview with Mrs. Hardy.
Well, I met her. She's really nice. It's just, the interview's like business. What am I going to say to her? Impress her? I don't know.
Hey, look, you'll do fine.
I don't know. When I get nervous, I'm not very good at that.
Well, you impress me?
I do? You're just kidding me.
No, I'm not.
I must have gotten here a few minutes early. You don't have to wait around anymore if you don't want to. You probably want to get back to Christy.
You think so, huh?
Sure.
You think that maybe because I saw quite a bit of Christy while you were away from Port Charles?
Well, I think it's natural to think that, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's not that I'm jealous or anything. Why should I be?
Well, I think there's something you ought to know. All I thought about all the time you were away was you.
You did?
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Mrs. Hardy.
Hello, Greg. So, are you all set for our interview?
Yes, I guess. Greg, you don't have to wait around if you don't want to.
Well, can I see you later?
Yeah, sure. I'll probably be at Kelly's for lunch later.
Maybe later than that. I've got to have lunch today with my mom, so, goodbye, Mrs. Hardy.
Goodbye, Greg.
You're gonna have a fine nurse here. I mean, the best nurse here, okay?
He shouldn't have said that.
Why not?
You might not think so.
But I don't know yet, do I?
True.
True. So, that's why we're going to have our little talk. Okay? Now, maybe we should just go up to my office now, shall we?
Okay.
Come on. You know, the first thing you should know is that I really don't bite. Come on.
I'm sorry, I just can't discuss the new evidence
But
right
is there
now.
any hope at all?
Well,
Here he comes. Would you like to make a statement before your next minute?
Not right now. Just so it's okay if she has a couple minutes with her son. She didn't get a chance before.
I'm taking him to the court.
Yeah, but the court doesn't open for 5 minutes. Just give him 3 minutes to wait.
have to talk to her, please.
I'm going to have to search your pocketbook, ma'am.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll just hang on to this while they're in there, okay?
All right, let's go. Come on, everybody out of the way.
No, we need to get some kind of... Come on, just a quick statement. Come on.
I wish I could give you a hug, but I can't.
But I can. Here, baby.
It's okay, Mom. It'll be over soon.
No. No.
Mama, I want you to be strong. Don't let those people out there shake you.
Honey, some of those people think you're innocent.
And I'm not.
Oh, don't say that. Don't. And there's new evidence. There's hope.
Mama, please. Face it. There isn't any new evidence that's going to clear me. I know what I did.
Don't say that. Don't say that. If not for my sake, then think of Felicia. Honey, I know she's not in town anymore, but you don't want that lady to always think of the person she loved and trusted was the one responsible for killing Frisco Jones.
Okay, here's your coffee.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cream and sugar's on the table. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
Why does it look as if we have this whole place to ourselves?
You know, if the owner of this joint would just have a television in here, this place would be jumping this morning. You know, television is covering the Colton Shore case. He gets whatever he deserves.
Unfortunately, a lot of people feel the same way she does.
Don't you?
I don't know. I'm having a very tough time believing all of this about Colton. Although, I may have to before long.
I read that Scott Baldwin's his attorney.
Yes, he is. As a matter of fact,
Well,
that reminds
Colton's you know, he's a lost cause right now. I mean, I admire anyone that would take that case on right now.
Scott Baldwin?
Yeah.
Scott Baldwin would give anything to get on the DA's staff here in Port Charles.
Is he the guy that you mentioned to me last week?
Mm-hmm.
Greg talks about him a lot. He told me that he helped him and you out of a terrible jam in Florida last year.
That he did.
Well, a guy like that should be working for the DA. Maybe I will put in a good word.
Well, I'm sure he'd appreciate it. And he is a very good lawyer. Although I can't vouch for his character.
After what he did to help Greg, I'll vouch for his character. That's the least I could do.
All right?
Anyway, I want to get to something more important.
What's that?
I haven't been fair to you. I want to change that.
Change what?
I don't want us to have to wait too long until I'm free. It is just... It's driving me up the wall. Excuse me, I've got some time before my first staff meeting. I'm going to go home and ask Claire for a divorce.
But there is some new evidence, Your Honor.
Have you heard the evidence, Mr. Garson?
Well, I'm not sure how sound the evidence is, Your Honor. It's a man's story, and it's a rather flimsy one in light of the defendant's full confession.
Mr. Baldwin?
Well, the evidence just came to my attention less than an hour ago, so I haven't had a chance to really examine it thoroughly, Your Honor.
Yes, but as the Assistant District Attorney for the United States Court has remarked, Colton Shores made a full confession. Now, I fail to see what can be accomplished by a delay.
Well, there's a chance that my client might be in error about his guilt.
A chance? Young man, I'll get to you in a moment. Now, tell me, exactly how much time is necessary for you to thoroughly examine what you call new evidence?
Well, I would like a continuance of about 10 days.
Oh, that's out of the question, Mr. Baldwin. You have until the end of this week. Now, in light of the fact that the defendant is still in custody, counsel can make a motion to withdraw the guilty plea. Now, I will continue the sentencing until Friday. In this court, at the same time. Now, young man.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just realized I was in the wrong courtroom. Excuse me.
Court is recessed for 5 minutes.
All rise.
Honey, I don't understand. What does this mean?
Well, we just bought ourselves a little time.
Is that all it means?
Yeah, Mama, that's all it means.
Jerry, we're back.
Oh, I'll be right there, sugar.
Oh. So, Charlene, I just want to understand, with all these delays in the sentencing, that's positive for Colton, isn't it?
Oh, honey, until he gets out of that jail and gets those handcuffs off, I just have to keep hoping. But I want to tell you something.
What's that?
You're not nearly as bad as Lucy said you were. And I really thank you for today.
Thank you, Charlene. I'm glad you think so.
Well, I guess I'll go check on that baby.
Oh, she's so cute. We had fun. What went on in court? Tell me. Do you want to explain to me on the way home? Actually, I'd rather sit and relax for a minute, if you don't mind. Oh, no problem. I've got some coffee made. So, tell me, what happened? The judge delayed the sentencing till Friday, so there must be some new evidence. You're kidding me. I'm going to call Sean when we get home because it was very confusing with Charlene. Well, a delay must mean something. Here, it's your coffee. No, thanks. I had coffee this morning with Gregory. You saw Gregory this morning? Mm-hmm. Could you please tell? He said he doesn't want me to wait too long. How long is too long? Well, I have no idea. Please tell more. He said he was going home to talk to his wife about getting a divorce. A divorce? That's not too long. Are you thrilled? No. Not yet.